Is an Instagram clone type app. The only caveat being that you can only upload pictures of sandwiches. And I think we're going to dive right in so you can see it. So first off, you're prompted to log in. There's not much authentication because we didn't want to explore all the options for that. We just wanted a user to be able to just start right in with the app. So you can enter whatever username you want. And if you haven't logged in previously, then it'll just create your profile on the fly. So I'll start with my name. Okay. And here it takes you to the main feed. Everybody shares the same initial feed. You can like a picture. You can dislike a picture. And you can comment as well. Oops. Comment successfully saved, and we see it at the bottom here. This is me testing earlier. A little note is that we call the likes and dislikes loafing it and trashing it, just for fun. And we use the Ruby Faker gem to generate all the comment and item or picture descriptions. So the item description is just the food description taken from the gem. All the comments are hipster sentences, and the usernames are also just user faker names. And then the pictures I actually pulled from online. They're all just source images, source URLs. There's a massive array of them, and it pulls 20 randomly to start by seeding the database. And let's refresh. Show the persistence. So you can see my comment's still there, my like is still there, and my trash is right there. Okay, so what other features are there? So, for example, you can click on a user. It'll filter their posts, this person mod. You can see all 2 of their posts. You can click on somebody else's from there. It'll show you some weird posts that they made. Another interesting feature here is the not a sandwich reporting feature. This was intended to report pictures that aren't sandwiches because obviously we want to keep it sandwich related in this app. So if you go to report a picture, it gives you a little prompt reminding you that not every sandwich is just bread and then meat, lettuce, tomato, whatever. There's some sandwiches, or some people could argue that a sandwich is more than just what your typical sandwich might look like. Some people could argue that a burrito or a wrap is a sandwich, for example. But this image that I pulled randomly is definitely not a sandwich, so we're going to report it. Now it's under investigation, and that'll persist as well. And, alright, we'll go back to the home page. Now for the final feature that we have here, if you go to my home page, you can see that I don't have any posts yet. So let's change that. We want to upload a new one. We'll enter the URL of this random image that I found of a sandwich. This is my first post. And there it is. Very cool. Now say that you mess up the URL. You get something that's not actually an image, it's just a broken URL. This is my second image. Submit. And we have just a alt image there. So now if you go to filter, you see my 2 posts. And that about does it for the app. There's also a little bit of functionality, like you can scroll back to the top by clicking that. Just some fun UI stuff. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this app.